Hello! Today I'm going to show you how to remove and replace the brake booster. Let's get started. The first thing to see once the brake booster is going bad, it's hard and barely moving the brake pedal. As you see here, the distance and the pressure I need to use a lot just to engage the brake. So this is the one and the most common thing to look after. So first, we just need to get the access to the brake booster from the interior. So we just remove and look for the 4 screws, which we need to unbolt and take it out. Here they are located. Just remove them. Once it's removed, you can see here it is the clip and the pin. We just need to remove it, and this will make the brake booster loose from the pedal itself. Now pop up the hood and you need to locate the brake booster from the engine compartment side. Here it is. In my case, you just need to locate the brake fluid reservoir, and nearby it should be the brake booster itself. In my case, I need to remove a lot of the parts, and then I can access the remaining bolts. Now just disconnect the brake lines. Please be aware there might be a spillage of the brake fluid, so use a rack or something underneath, not to damage paint or any other surfaces. Once that's done, just try to remove whole brake booster and replace with the replacement unit. Here it is, the replacement unit, which we need to swap. Just make sure all fittings is in the same position. And you need to do everything in the same way. And don't forget to use the gasket. It is usually in the same unit, which you will remove, or you can buy a new one. Now it is the easy part. Just connect everything what you was disconnected, unplug, screw all the bolts. And don't forget to plug the vacuum hose to the brake booster, because this hose is really important, because from here all the vacuum is going to control the booster itself when the brake pedal is activated by your foot. Connect the brake lines. Once everything is plugged in, everything ready to go, don't forget to fill up the brake fluid. Usually on the top of the lid container there is the specific number of the brake fluid you should use. Fill it up completely, and after all this job we need to perform the brake fluid flush into all car system. Once we're done with the engine compartment, let's get back to the interior and connect the brake booster to the pedal. Of course, don't forget to tighten up all the 4 screws. Connect the brake pedal to the booster itself by the pin which you was removing. And of course, don't forget to use the clip to make it secure. Just test it out, is it everything working properly and it's not dropping. Now, as we was doing the brake job, we need to flush the brakes. So you need to use such kind of the diagram to make sure to remove all air bubbles from the brake system. So first, you just need to pump the brakes, begin from the rear wheel, hold the brake pedal, or use a friend help just to make sure he's holding the brake pedal. While they are holding, you need to unscrew the caliper screw. Once you're seeing the bubbles coming out, you just need to tighten up the bolt. And ask your friend to pump it again. Once the pedal is hard, ask again them to hold the pedal. Once they are holding the pedal, there is a pressure in the system. And then you can unscrew a little bit to let out the trapped air from the system. Once you tighten up the bolt, you can ask your friend to pump the brake pedal again until it's hard. Once it's hard, ask them to hold it in that position. Press. Once they are pressing the brake, you need to unscrew screw. Once the screw unscrewed, the trapped air is forced out of the brake system, and after that you need to screw it in. Repeat this process until you see that there is no air bubbles is coming out, until your friend is holding the brake pedal and you unscrew the bolt and there is no bubbles coming out. Then this brake line having no trapped air, and you need to proceed through all remaining lines. Don't be on rush. Make sure every time you're checking the brake fluid, because you need to fill it up. And that's it. Once you're done, you have the perfect working brake booster, and your car is now working properly. You have the brakes and you're good to go. This took me 4 hours to complete this job. I hope all this video will be informative for you. Don't forget to subscribe, leave the comment, and thank you for watching.